2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next. Well, the weekend obviously is in DH.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Antetokounmpo, Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Tucker in at the 4. And for the Trailblazers, Robert Covington out there with Giles. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Simons in at the 2 guard. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. The kick out to Holiday. Clock is at 3. High post shot. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Giles, the pass to Simons. No good on the triple. And it's Milwaukee's ball. The pass to Tucker. And Damian Lillard pulls it down.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind. And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pass to Nurkic. It's Covington on the wing. Inside, it's Solomon to Kumbo. In the corner, Middleton with it. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
You see how skilled Middleton is, ready to pull the trigger, and the defense is going to have to do better.
Lillard, the pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. He kicks to Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Holiday looking over the floor. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Bucks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And it's good for 2.
It's going to take a little more to get Antetokounmpo off of his mark there. Adept at finishing those difficult shots.
Lillard, the pass to Simons. Now Nurkic covered by Giannis. Back to Nurkic. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Holiday with the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Boy, does that help. When Drew Holiday's connecting from the 3-point line, it opens up so much of the floor.
Lillard from outside. Giants.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Giannis. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. "11 feet away." The offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and the ball falls right into it.
Back to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. Wide open. Connects. The jumper drops.
Damian doesn't need a lot of time to get a shot off and found some space there.
Giannis dishes to Middleton. 44 seconds left to play in the first. Middleton is doubled. Back to Tucker. 3-pointer. That shot no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And that one's good. Lillard.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Holiday following the score by Damian Lillard. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Up and in on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Lillard outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. At the end of one, a closely contested. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis had...
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And, Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Jones. Powell is out there with McCollum. Then it's Anthony, and it's Cantor in at the center position. And the Bucks with possession here, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Teague the pass to Connaughton. Teague kicks to Connaughton. Pass to Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now, here's Cantor. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 7. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
So for the Trailblazers, Zach Collins checked in for Derek Jones. And it's Damian Lillard in for Powell. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Jeff Teague. Now here's Cantor. Lillard scanning the floor. Back to McCollum. To end the run. They get it again. And Cantor able to finish.
Like when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Cantor is a monster on the offensive glass.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly. Oh, great ball movement there.
So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Bucks making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Now here's Covington. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lillard from outside. Portland no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Giannis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks. Lillard, the pass to Simons. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Lillard. It's tipped. Out in his own on the break. Outside Holiday. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Milwaukee has possession. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Connaughton passes to Lopez. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic big and blocking.
Lillard with it. Picked up by Teague. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Teague. Here's Connaughton. Right side, Portis. Gets a very good look and converts. Portis has got his third basket of the night right there.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
35 seconds left in the first half. Simons, the pass to Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 8 points.
That's an attack mindset from Lillard. We know he loves the 3, but fully confident getting inside and has the ability to score there.
Lillard against T. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Lillard. Here's Simons. Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Outstanding.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is going that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Antetokounmpo is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Now here's DiVincenzo. To the middle, Covington with the steal. Here's Lillard. Here's Simons. Passes it to Nurkic. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. A different look now for Portland. Zach Collins checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Giles. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Anthony Simons. It's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Lillard against Holiday. Shot from 12. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And for Portland, they're shooting a meager 37% for the game.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Cantor checked in for Robert Covington. For For three, Middleton. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Anthony finds Collins. Lillard outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Stolen by Collins. Outside Anthony. Back to Collins. Over Middleton. Stolen by Middleton. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul for the Trailblazers. Jones comes in for Zach Collins. And Norman Powell subbed in for Damian Lillard. Teague dishes to Lopez. Back to Teague. He feeds it to Lopez. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Lopez has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. There's the pass to Carmelo. Ring shot on the way, but he gets it back. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
I see Melo slink himself into position there, and good timing on the offensive rebound putback.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Teague with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Connaughton. 6 to shoot. And to Kumbo inside. Defended by Jones.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Powell. Anthony right side. Canner in the corner. McCollum outside. For the 3. The shot off that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Lopez outside. Outside out of the Kumbo. Here's Portis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Anthony.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For the Trailblazers, Nurkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Harry Giles comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Simons in for Powell. And then for Milwaukee, Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for T. Now here's Anthony. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Robert Covington's checked in for Portland. Here's Holiday. And the Bucks miss again. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out. And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if he can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, it's going to help out the team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Just 3 to shoot. Nurkic with the double team.
That's the kind of D you want from your big fella Nurkic there. Make sure he is contesting the shot.
Here's Simons. There's the dish to McCollum. Pass to Giles. Up top, Covington. Over onto the Kumbo. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 11 points. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Well, Giannis down there in great position down low and good timing on the putback.
Here's Lillard. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Here's Middleton following the basket by C.J. McCollum.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Holiday against Lillard. Kicks to McCollum. Passes it to Giles. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Middleton left side. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Trailblazers trail by 10. Lillard outside. Stolen by Holiday. And it's the Bucks on the break. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Lillard up top, guarded by Holiday. Giles, great positioning on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now here's Giannis. He dishes it to Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Lillard against Holiday. And Lillard kicks to Anthony. They get it back, and Cantor able to finish.
There's the positive attitude, the strong work ethic of Cantor. Great putback.
Cantor against Antetokounmpo. 1:46 left in the fourth. Yep, that one goes in there. Giannis has got 10 points in the quarter.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. At length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
Now here's Lillard to the paint. It's all about Antetokounmpo. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Tucker. That 3 off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bucks.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Lillard from deep three-point land tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. On the wing, Holiday. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Lillard left side. Again the miss by Lillard. Here's Tucker. The dive for the ball. Misses off the right iron.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. And the starting lineups have concluded. So welcome to the NBA on DA.
Kevin, thanks.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Robert Covington out there with Giles. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard position. And for the Clippers, Ibaka is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. Now here's Lillard. Simons, the pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Releases from 15. Good on the shot. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Smooth off the bounce with the strength to finish through contact. Paul George showing us how it's done.
Clippers moving the ball around. Lillard against George. Count it. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Left side, George. Softly drops in the floater.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
The pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Over George. Lillard misses.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And that one is good.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Here's Lillard, following the score by Reggie Jackson. Pass to Nurkic, stolen by George. All alone, and it's George finishing it off.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Here's Simons. Down low. Here's Nurkic. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard's still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in L.A., but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Patrick Beverly comes in for Jackson. And the rejection by Ibaka. Leonard kicks to George. Passes it to Beverly. Inside. To the wing right side. Patterson passes to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Ibaka with the ball. Covered by Anthony. Shots good by Ibaka.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Trailblazers trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Lillard. Will it go? Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Beverly with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. For the Clippers, Cousins comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverley. Portland also making some changes. Enes Kanter's checked in for Harry Giles. Derek Jones comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Powell in for Lillard. Shots good by Anthony.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
George dishes to Jackson. Back to George. Fires the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Leonard. From down in the low post, it goes.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Down low. Here's McCollum. That one, no good. Excellent D there from George. Out to Ibaka. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Anthony. Trailblazers trail by 5. The 9-foot shot. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Jones.
They saw what the defense was willing to give up, and they seized that opportunity.
Powell against George. Stolen by Kanter. And even 3-on-3 break. 4 seconds left. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers lead by 1. And before the game, we ran into Damian Lillard, who touched upon
what we've learned is staying together.
And Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Luke Kennard out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Patrick Patterson, and it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Clippers in the lead.
Promising start for Luke Kennard. End up missing extended minutes with injuries. Hopefully, he can stay healthy this go-around.
Pass to Morris. Launches a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morris has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Clippers. The pass to Kanter. It's McCollum on the wing. Kennard covering. Batum with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Kennard kicks to Beverley. Inside. Tries from the block. Here's Zubac over Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Kennard's moving into the starting lineup for the first time last season.
And to add to that, he had a larger role offensively. And at the same time, his efficiency increased. That's a good sign.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Lillard against Beverley. And here's Nurkic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Beverley, the pass to Kennard. And Beverley kicks to Kennard. Back to Beverley. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Platoon passes to Kennard, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. A different look for the Clippers. Patterson, he's checked in for Batum, and it's Jackson in for Morris. Lillard outside. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing we learned from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Kennard kicks to Jackson. 1:56 left here in the second. Pass to Patterson. Here's the three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Cousins comes in for Patrick Patterson. Leonard, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. And George is subbed in for Patrick Beverley. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Leonard kicks to Ibaka. Outside, George. And it's George finishing it off.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
Passes to Simons. Back to Lillard. Another shot. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Pass to Cousins. Now here's Jackson. Right side, Leonard. Off target on the 15-footer.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They ended the period holding... And...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 1. Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. We've got C.J. McCollum. Jones is out there with Anthony. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Cantor in at the 5. Leonard against Jones. The Trailblazers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. The shot by Powell, no good. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. A different look now for Portland. Beverly finds Kennard. Lets it go with a 3. That one, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. And that's an intentional foul.
Really
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Lillard outside for the lead. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
Here's Leonard. Good D by Covington.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
Simons, the pass to Lillard. To the paint from 13. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Shoots the three. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's George. They get it back.
A rare offensive rebound for Reggie Jackson, but he knows what to do with it once he gets it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Lillard. Leonard with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Cousins. It's good on the putback. Now it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
I mean, there's no question about it. When DeMarcus attacks the offensive boards, he gives the team a different attitude.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Portland again missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
George with the ball. Lillard picks him up. And the pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Jackson from long range. Tries again. And Ibaka kicks to Jackson. George looking over the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Robert Covington picks one up. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see, because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Here's McCollum. Here's Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Los Angeles.
Beverly, the pass to Zubac. Pass to Kennard. On deep. Portland grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Jones finds Powell. Back to Jones. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Los Angeles now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Passes it to Kennard. Morris against Jones. Kennard, the pass to Morris. He's off on that one. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Jones. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Beverly against McCollum. Pass to Kennard. From the arc. The putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 8-point lead heading. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Patrick Patterson is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Kennard in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Collins dishes to Carmelo. Over Ibaka. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's George. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the focus Paul George has. Outstanding job finding a way to score on physical defense.
Here's Lillard. Now here's McCollum. Lillard outside. Tries it from the top of the key. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 5th rebound in this one. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Now McCollum. There's the pass to Lillard. Collins looking around. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Lillard. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to George. 3-pointer. Sinks the triple.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Lillard outside. Over Jackson. Again the miss by Lillard. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And here's George for 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Cousins. Jackson against McCollum. Lock at 6. For 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Anthony's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
Here's Jackson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Lillard on top, defended by George. Goes up on the wing, and it's Lillard missing. Los Angeles leading by 11. Up top, Leonard. He's guarded by Collins. Fires the 3. George finds Cousins. Outside Jackson. It's up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
Looking at Reggie's motion, it's a little bit of a push shot, but able to get it to go. You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Ibaka outside. No good with the triple. Trailblazers trail by 14. Here's Lillard. Off the left rim and out.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Leonard looking over the floor. Off target from outside. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. McCollum with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Got that one up quick.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Los Angeles.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for George.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
From deep, George. He doesn't hit that one. Now Portland takes it the other way.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town.
Beverly with the ball. Pass to Ibaka. Lets the three fly. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Probably. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David Thanks and the Clippers starting five. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Paul George. And it's Ibaka in at the center position. And for Milwaukee, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. PJ Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday in at the one spot. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Here's Morris. Clippers moving the ball around. George finds Ibaka. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's DiVincenzo. Holiday against Leonard. Middleton on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And the Bucks miss again. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yeah, Patrick Beverley making it easy for his teammate to score.
The Bucks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Outside Holiday. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the Bucks miss again.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Ibaka goes in.
Well, how about the frame and the concentration of Serge Ibaka? What an interior finish that was.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's George. Passes to Morris. Stolen by Tucker. And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And Leonard has it in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Outside Leonard. Back to George. To the middle. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Bucks trail.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Here's Middleton, and it's blocked. Now, here's Kennard. He's covered closely. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Beverley looking around to the inside. Here's Batum over onto Antetokounmpo, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing. And his defense, always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Teague. Lopez outside. From outside the arc. Portis can't get it to go. The Clippers trail. Now George misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Yep, it counts.
Deep low post position. If DeMarcus Cousins has it, turn the lights out.
Outside Teague. Down low. Here's Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
George with the ball. He gets it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
No, that's Teague using his athleticism well on the defensive end.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well-balanced. This team lives it.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Brook Lopez is out there with Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Antetokounmpo in its small forward. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Jackson, that's good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Batum with the bounce pass. Here's Cousins, the shake. And the layup is good. Cousins has got his second basket.
Well, any play that ends with DeMarcus at the cup or in the paint is good offense.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Lopez outside. Here's Connaughton. And no good that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's Zubac. Passes it to Kennard. Fires from deep. They get it again.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bucks trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Portis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Teague. Leonard kicks to Ibaka. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Ibaka's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. Here's Middleton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Holiday. With the tip, and Antetokounmpo on the follow. Giannis has got 12.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
And stolen by Portis. DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. Back to DiVincenzo. No good. That would have tied it. Clippers leading by 3. Ibaka, the pass to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. DiVincenzo against George. 6 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. Shots good by Ibaka.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. Dishes it to Middleton. Pass to Portis. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Clippers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Beverly finds Ibaka. Now Beverly. To the paint. Over Holiday. Back to Beverly. Pass to George. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Middleton. And it's Leonard missing. Bucks trail by 5. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's stolen by Ibaka. George against DiVincenzo. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And some good action. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead up. And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We've got Patrick Beverly. Morris is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's George in at the shooting guard position. And Kawhi Leonard with a very analytical approach doors to the game. Studies angles, movement, trying to groove in on perfect mechanics. I mean, he does it all.
Yeah, Kev, that goes back to his favorite high school subject, which was math. And think about how precisely he has built his game. He started at the free throw line, then went to the low post, and now has added the range game. Very analytic approach.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Ibaka outside. Back to George. That one doesn't go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Holiday with the 3. Offensive rebound.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Outside, George on the wing, and again, no good by the Clippers.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And Middleton kicks to Giannis. Passes it to Connaughton. Here's Middleton, covered by Morris. Just 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Clippers have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. No good off the back of the rim.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal. Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Leonard looking over the floor. Back to Ibaka. He kicks to Beverly. And Leonard has it in the corner. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Leonard attacking. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Leonard's got his third basket of the night. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. George dishes to Morris. Ibaka in the post. Back to Morris. The feed now to Ibaka. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it's the Bucks on the break. Holiday is running. It's good from long range. Middleton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Leonard on the wing. Defended by Middleton. George with no one around. Trying to answer back. But that 3 is off the mark. Holiday, the pass to Tucker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now the pass to Connaughton. Giannis with it. George picks him up. No good from Connaughton.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Ibaka, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ibaka's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here's Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the rejection by Leonard.
Well, tremendous intimidation and shot blocking by Kawhi Leonard. How nice is that?
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just... And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo. And at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Teague finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Teague. Elbow shot. And Connaughton has it in the corner. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And so Cousins will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Kennard. Back to Jackson. Pass to Zubac. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
It's Portis, high post. Cousins is there. Portis can't get it to go. The Clippers in the lead. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Milwaukee making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. It's stolen by Teague. Pass break, Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, an example of Jeff Teague using those quick hands to come up with key steals.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Jackson kicks to Kennard. Passes it to Zubac. Back to Kennard. 5 to shoot. Cousins, the pass to Zubac. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Zubac, that's good. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Right side, Portis. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Out to Morris. And there's the pass to Kennard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Kennard with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And there it is for him. Beverly's got his first points in this one.
Huge moment for Patrick Beverly. Wow.
Teague deciding where to go with it. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. There's Portis, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
Well, Jeff Teague knows how to get by and find teammates. That's pretty right there.
Now, here's Beverly. Kicks it to Morris. Looking for Beverly. He gets it there. Back to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Bucks trail by 4. Outside Teague. Inside. Stolen by Beverly. Morris outside. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. High post, Zubac. 6 to shoot. Man can't hit. Antetokounmpo inside. Zubac defending. Here's Man. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kennard for 3. Jeff Teague with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now Morris. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Well, And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And the task ahead.
Well, guys, I'm very...
You certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Giles. Also Robert Covington out there. Damian Lillard out there with Nurkic. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard position. And for Milwaukee, E.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Taken away. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself. Pass to Giles. He kicks it to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Six on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Here's Simons. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Now, here's Tucker. He's guarded by Nurkic. Outside Holiday. Middleton outside. DiVincenzo finds Tucker. Nurkic with the double team. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Simons, the pass to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. And that one, good.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Down low. Makes it off the glass. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice dime drop there for Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Lillard, the pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
The natural offensive talent of Lillard gives him incredible flexibility, and boy, he can strike at any time.
Outside Holiday. Lillard with it, and even 3-on-3 break. Simons, the pass to Lillard. Over Holiday, and it's Lillard missing.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Holiday against Lillard, and Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. He dishes it to Giannis. Middleton against Covington. Holiday with the 3. Rebound by Nurkic. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Giles. Shoots over Tucker. And it's Giles missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
The pass to Simons. Back to Giles. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Lillard, bounce pass. Nurkic against Antetokounmpo. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. High post try. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the middle. Here's Holiday. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Here is Lillard. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks lead by 4. And we'll get going at... Damian Lillard told us before the game, when asked how he stayed...
Normal beginnings. You know, I'm from...
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Antetokounmpo out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Teague. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Bucks leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Passes to Antetokounmpo. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja. Both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Pass to Anthony. Kicks to Powell. Lock at 6. And it's McCollum at the elbow. Cantor. And Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got his first 2 points of the night.
And usually amongst the leaders in their offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
Lopez outside. Dishes it to T. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Portis can't get it to go.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. Drew Holiday is checked in for Jeff Teague. A different look now for Portland. Lillard, the pass to Simons. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Bucks leading by 4. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Simons has got his second basket of the game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Over Giles. And that one goes long. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Portis in the post. Lets it fly from 18. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Simons, the pass to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Man, I like to see Covington get aggressive in the paint, sending a message to the defense with that dunk.
Pass to Connaughton. Back to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. To the paint. Here's Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Portis has got it all tied up now for the Bucks. Lillard, the pass to Simons. There's a minute left to play here in the half. To the inside, Nurkic. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Nurkic has got the lead up to 2 now for Portland.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Giannis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Jones finds Powell. And a miss there on the triple. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, it tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
McCollum fires from way outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And that...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. We've got Yusuf Nurkic. Giles is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Out to the right wing. There's the 3. Nurkic kicks to Giles. From deep. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got 7.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Holiday against Lillard. The dish to Covington. And they call the foul. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Lillard the pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Down low. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Hey, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Simons the pass to Lillard. To the paint. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Yes, that goes in. Holiday's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
That giant wingspan of Antetokounmpo, man, wreaking havoc on opposing players and really mucking up passing lanes too, man. He can be everywhere with that ferocious motor and those long arms.
Lillard against Holiday. Here's Covington. That shot is off. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Collins. Holiday dishes to Tucker. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Stolen by Tucker. Holiday against Lillard. Holiday, the pass to Tucker. Here's Middleton, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2x. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And Middleton, the former second-round pick now, has put a lot of work in on his game. I mean, a ton of work. Really carving out a nice spot in the league as a result of his hard work.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Milwaukee. McCollum finds Lillard. They need this one. And he lays it up and in. Lillard's got 6.
Major props to Lillard there. Terrific focus to get hit on that shot and still deliver.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Middleton on the wing. The Bucks working the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Lillard. 6 points for him. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Bucks on top, up by 4. And we're coming right. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
There's the pass to Giles. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And it's the Bucks on the break. Makes it off the glass. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bucks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Collins checked in for Enes Kanter. Here's T. Passes it to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Left side Portis. And that comes off the assist by Jeff T. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Yeah, you know, not every point guard will be able to find an open man right there, but T is always looking for the right play.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Portland also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Collins. Robert Covington comes in for Harry Giles. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Giannis outside. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th.
Covington's reach, the length of his arms really coming in handy when he goes up to block shots like that.
All going up court. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that couldn't have gone better for them right there. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish this thing off in style.
McCollum outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. He kicks it to T. Outside Covington. Outside Anthony. Back to McCollum. 3-pointer. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots.
Back to Teague. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Teague's got his first 2 points.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. 1:39 left to play here in the 4th. Again, McCollum missing. Bucks leading by 7. Antetokounmpo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. McCollum against Antetokounmpo. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Portland. He feeds it to Covington. Shoots. Out to Anthony. Here's the three. Headshot off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Teague against Anthony. And here's up to the Kumbo outside. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for T. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Giles comes in for Anthony. And Damian Lillard subbed in for McCollum. Antetokounmpo inside. Now DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. Takes it down to Middleton. Nurkic with the block. Here's Simons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Holiday.
Really nice work here from Covington to draw the foul on his way up. He's got a real talent for drawing fouls and getting himself to the foul line.
And so the Bucks take the win. It was, thank you, David, great interview once again. Well, folks, that's... And the Clippers looking good as they came into the arena before. And the Clippers starting five. Paul George is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Ibaka in at the five. And for Portland, we've got Robert Covington. Giles is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard. Now here's Jackson. Ibaka outside. 4 on the clock from 12 feet out. And that one hits back iron.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers.
You know, Anthony's getting more floor time last season. He worked his way into the Blazers rotation. He's still young, though. It seems like he can carve a roll out on the team.
Count that bucket.
Yeah, and the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Now, here's Lillard, and there's the pass to Simon. Giles kicks to Lillard. Three-pointer. The rebound by Ibaka.
And Simon's a bit undersized at that two-guard position. Only 6'3", but a natural two with playmaking ability.
Ultimately, this team wants him to be a scoring threat off the bench. I mean, have him come in firing from outside. He's got a lot of work to get to that point. Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Lillard, the pass to Giles. And oh, here we go with George. Oh, that was something else.
Oh, man, and Jackson is terrific at playing both ends of the floor, and his trademark quickness, really putting forth a great effort on defense to come away with that steal.
Here's Simons. Here's Lillard. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And look at that. The touch of Lillard inside. So impressive. He's terrific at generating points.
Outside Leonard. George looking over the floor. Top of the key, Ibaka. The putback, Cousins on the follow.
Poor job defensively on the glass. I mean, Cousins is the first guy you have to get a body on. He has good anticipation and those long, long arms.
Here's Simons. Three-pointer, Lillard. A three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
Yeah, Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
And here's Jackson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And George gets it to go.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And 1:01 left in the first. Lillard, Nurkic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive board.
Jackson dishes to George. Jackson against Lillard. Ibaka for three. Doesn't go for him. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard against Cousins. Now Lillard. He has 7. 13 feet away. Lillard again missing. The Clippers in the lead. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And when you have a big man like Ibaka who has the athleticism to get to the ball and convert on the putback like that, that's a luxury.
And stolen by Cousins. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Clippers on top, up by 4. And back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Clippers right now, they've got Kennard. Batuma's out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Beverly in at the 5. And that one drops. A McCollum's got his first points of the game.
What a dead-eye McCollum is from that range. Such a tremendous feel for the mid-range jumper.
Passes it to Zubac. And here's Kennard. And he slams it one-handed.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's McCollum. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And McCollum is fantastic in running the screen and roll. He knows how to use the pick to get space to shoot.
And Beverly kicks to Zubac. Pass to Morris. Now here's Kennard. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard. Portland trailing here. Cullen passes to Powell. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Inside, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Great court awareness from the crafty guard with Cullen. A good teammate likes hitting his open guys.
Beverly the pass to Morris. Now Zubac. Out left to the wing. Clippers moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Here's Kennard. Is it alive? Great positioning on the putback. Batum's got his first basket of the night.
I just love the aggressive attitude of Batum, especially how hard he hits the ball.
Powell against Beverly. The pass to Kennard. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. So for the Trailblazers, Collins checked in for Derek Jones. And Lillard subbed in for Norman Powell. The Clippers also making some changes. Mann's checked in, and Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Lillard outside. Pass to Canner. Lillard with it. 7 points in the game. His fourth miss of the game. He's made 3. It's Jackson with the drive, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the muscle from Jackson on that play? Even with the contact, he knocked the bucket down easily.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Trailblazers. Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Jackson against Lillard. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Nobody near George. The three-pointer, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Anthony, the pass to Covington. And here's McCollum for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Harry Giles is checked in for Portland. And Fernie Simons comes in for Lillard. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Kicks to McCollum. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Morris comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Kennard, he's checked in for George. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jackson.
You know, with Kennard, he can do things other than shoot. I mean, and that helps open up the 3-ball for him.
Here's Simons, defended by Beverly. Here's McCollum. To the middle. The shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That's good from Beverly. Both free throws good from Beverly. Trailblazers trail by 8.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
McCollum outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but what?
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. The Trailblazers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. We've got Damian Lillard. Nurkic is out there with Giles. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The superior strength on display. Nurkic excels at absorbing contact and muscling the shot in regardless.
Free throw good. Nurkic. Now here is George. He kicks to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Leonard brings the double team. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 5 points on the basket from Lillard.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Back to George. The tray. They get it back. Cousins on the follow. And the Clippers lead by 7.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Simons, guarded by Jackson. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
A different look now for Portland. Cantor comes in for Harry Giles. And Anthony subbed in for Robert Covington. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Mann's checked in. Jackson passes to Ibaka. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Leonard inside. Anthony on him. Cousins on the follow. Cousins has got 6 points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Portland making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Here's Lillard. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
McCollum against George. And Beverly kicks to Batum. Outside for George. 6 to shoot. Connects on the 9-footer.
Nice play by George. This is what size on the wing gives you, the option to pick your spot anywhere on the floor.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Pass to Cantor. Back to McCollum. Anthony, the pass to McCollum. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Over Ibaka. The putback. And Cantor able to finish.
He's one of the best per-minute rebounders in the game. Cantor gets a lot of his points this way.
Beverly against Lillard. Outside, George jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Lillard left side. Out to Anthony. Takes a 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. A different look now for Portland. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Powell in for Lillard. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Kennard. Shot from 16, and it's good off the back rim and in. Kennard's got 7.
Here's Kennard's mechanics on full display. Makes the mid-range shot look almost effortless.
54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Powell dishes to McCollum. To the paint. Paul George with the steal. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles.
A perennial all-defensive pick. George's quick hands create a lot of transition opportunity.
McCollum kicks to Anthony. Shot from the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones tries it from 9. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from McCollum.
This is who McCollum is, someone who's ready to fire as soon as the ball touches his hands.
The pass to Kennard. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown. Kennard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And so, here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Marcus Morris is out there with Batum. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Zubac in at the center, filling out the middle. Morris with the bucket.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Simons, the pass to Giles. Here's Simons. Dishes it to McCollum. Over Batum. Giles kicks to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Now this is aggressive. I mean, I like that Collins focused on dunking rather than simply laying it in.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Zach Collins. And Lillard subbed in for McCollum. Beverly the pass to Zubac. Now here's Kennard. Takes the three. The Clippers rebound. It's good on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 12.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Lillard against Kennard. Lillard the pass to Giles. Here's Simons. To the inside. Giles, that's good. Giles has got his first bucket in this one.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Beverly feeling it out a bit. Pass to Batum. The Clippers need to get off a shot. A three from Morris. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Covington.
And it's clear Covington isn't bashful. He welcomes any opportunity he gets to score inside.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And Kennard wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark. And he commits the intentional foul. McCollum's checked in for Anthony Simons. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubac. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Nicholas Batum. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Morris. And George is subbed in for Luke Kennard. This is it to Lillard. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for the Trailblazers. Norman Powell comes in for Robert Covington. Beverly the pass to Leonard. Powell pulls it in. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Lillard is phenomenal in penetrating to the bucket. His speed, athleticism, difficult to slow down.
George finds Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Lets it fly from 18. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Lillard. George dishes to Leonard. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Anthony.
And not sure they've got enough time to save himself.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely. But we've seen crazy things happen.
Lillard from outside. The putback, unable to get that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Leonard against Powell. Leonard attacking. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. And, you know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Lillard with no one around. And it's Lillard again missing.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And a wide open look for McCollum. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He's an experienced player in clutch situations. I mean, McCollum loves being the guy that takes these important shots.
Here's Leonard. So the Clippers with the win. This was a hard-fought. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. We're break. Coming right up, the Buck. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Holiday, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the center position. And for the Clippers, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then there's Batum. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 down low. Tucker can't get it to go. George with the ball. Over in the corner, Beverley. Outside for George. And in this one, Brent, terrific talent on both sides. Everyone getting their popcorn ready.
Yeah, lots of people tuning into this one, Kevin. And, you know, regular season games, there's always talk about, it's another game. This is not another game. This is prime time.
Now here's Middleton. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Middleton the pass to Giannis. Just 5 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And George kicks to Batum. Not going to go that time. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Holiday. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Now here is Ibaka. Back to Beverley. Clippers moving the ball around. For the 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Kicks it down to Middleton. The 3. Batum grabs the miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times. Yeah, you don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
Here's Holiday. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Holiday against Beverly. Batum passes to Leonard. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
That's Kawhi pushing the action all by himself there, attacking inside and starting to take charge.
The Clippers trail. Ibaka with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Oh, that was huge.
Incredible.
Yeah, kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Giannis.
Oh, man. That's some flashy stuff from Antetokounmpo. They're dicing up the D with the ball control.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken #1.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Mann's checked in, and Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Giannis. No good that time. George with the defensive effort. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Outside for George. Dishes it to Ibaka. Outside Jackson. George against Lopez. George passes to Ibaka. The shot will not fall.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Great positioning on the putback.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Jackson dishes to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Pulls it up. Can't nail the jumper. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was...
For me personally, I just want...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
DeMarcus Cousins out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Beverly in at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Portis, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. On the wing, Morris. Antetokounmpo defending. Out to Morris. Now, here's Kennard. He's guarded closely. In the corner, it's Morris. Let's go. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Morris has got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers. And here is Teague. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Portis against Cousins. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Portis trying to free himself. Lopez, you know what? The Clippers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Shots good by Kennard.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Teague. And he uses the glass on the layup. Teague's got his first basket.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Now the pass to Morris. Back to Kennard. Kicks it to Beverly. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Portis.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ball stolen. Zubac's in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. Now here's Kennard. Defended by Portis. At the top of the key, Cousins. Shot clock at 5. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Here's Lopez. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. It's a tie ball game. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. .112 left in the first half of basketball. And the rejection by Cousins.
Offensively, you better respect the reach of DeMarcus Cousins. Terrific at getting a hand on that one and swatting it away.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. They grab their own miss. Giannis kicks to Holiday. Middleton for three. Another miss by Middleton.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. George passes to Leonard. High post to Baca. Jackson has the open look. No good from outside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And the Bucks lead by 2. Outside Leonard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That aggressive mindset of his, Leonard putting it on the floor and drawing contact.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Holiday. It's stolen by Ibaka. And a close game so far. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above. And that should...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. They've got P.J. Tucker, Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Leonard dishes to George. Off target from outside. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist by Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 3.
You know, a lot of times we talk about good passing, but accurate passing is a huge quality of a good pass, and Leonard did it there.
Down low. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Outside, Batum. He feeds it to Ibaka. No good that time. Great D that time from Middleton. DiVincenzo against George. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. And it's off from three-point range. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Clippers moving the ball around. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. So both teams changing it up here. Jackson passes to Cousins. Shoots from 12. No good on that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. Inside, Tucker. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Tucker's got his first points of the night.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And the Clippers miss again. Milwaukee in the lead. Lopez outside. Passes it to Connaughton. Antetokounmpo kicks the tee. To the paint. Here's Lopez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Portis can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Cousins throws it down.
Now Cousins, with his height, is able to get up there and jam that one down. Get the ball deep to him on the inside, and pretty much he'll take care of the rest.
Outside T. To the middle, and stolen by Cousins. One-on-one here. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Pass to Connaughton. Lays it up and banks it in.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Kennard. He kicks to Cousins. Pass to Zubac. 5 on the clock. Kennard, the pass to Zubac. Here's Cousins. A three-pointer off the mark. To the inside. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. And
third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. They've got Jackson. Baca is out there with Batum. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's man in at the small forward spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. T kicks to Portis. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Portis has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Bucks. Jackson finds Kennard. Ibaka with the ball. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Teague dishes to Lopez.
Right here.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's man. Nice move. And it's good on the way in.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Here's Portis. The Clippers grab the miss.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
Ibaka looking for an opening. Back to Jackson. Outside, Batum. Just 4 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Over Beverly, and oh boy. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move, right now. Kevin?
Here's Middleton. Connects on the open J. Middleton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Middleton against Leonard. Great D that time for Middleton. Milwaukee leading by 4. Tucker dishes to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. And the dunk by Giannis.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
George with no one around. Here's Ibaka, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Big stakes, big bucket. Ibaka showing he has the mettle to rise to the challenge.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. There's a minute 40 left in the game. And the pass to Giannis. It's stolen by Ibaka. And now the fast break. George with the ball. It is now to Cousins. Over Middleton. No good from Cousins.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
On the wing, Jordan. From downtown, DiVincenzo with the rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Inside, Tucker powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And the athletic Middleton on that play snakes his pass right through the defense. That's a nice pick and roll.
George looking around. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
Giannis against Leonard. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Holiday. From deep three-point range. The shot, no good.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Well, you can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.